She's a 9-year-old pet rescued Tibetan Terrier.
Right.
She has intense separation anxiety. Because Pampy freaks out so badly when she's been left alone, I haven't left this dog by herself in the last 5 years. I mean, it's been years because
When you say she's got separation anxiety, what does she do?
She would take and destroy all the crown molding lining my door, all the paint off my door. She would take off drywall. I take her on dates with me. It means I take her to business meetings with me. I take her to temple with me. She likes to go to gyms and watch me work out. She loves to go to hair salons. We're like two girlfriends hanging out, living our lives, single women, out in the world.
Stacy and Pampy seem to have a very, very codependent relationship upon each other. I think it's time to see what Pampy's gonna be like when she's separated from Stacy, just for a little while. I wanna see if this dog still suffers from separation anxiety.
Victoria sets up a camera, and she and Stacy head out to the car to observe how Pampy will respond to being left alone for the first time in 5 years. But the separation may prove more of a problem for Stacy than for Pampy.
She's not sure that I really would do this to her, that I would really leave her, because we're such a team.
Everything that Pampy does, Stacy thinks about it in human terms, as if Pampy were a human. And in fact, she's not thinking dog.
I just feel like the dog's smarter than me, and I feel like the dog is so smart that she knows this is all a test, and she's trying to hang on right now and keep her cool.
Pampy goes beyond just keeping her cool.
What surprised me was that she did precisely nothing. None of the classic signs of separation anxiety were there. In fact, at the end of half an hour, she was asleep.
Maybe I feel like maybe I've been played, I've been played for the fool. I don't know.
Victoria's got the measure of Stacy's situation.
I think it's time that Stacy learned to be apart from Pampy for a little while, just as important that Pampy learns to be apart from Stacy. Let's talk about the separation anxiety. Okay. So who do you think suffers from more separation distress, you or Pampy?
I'm gonna say it's me. It's definitely me. It's the human.
I want to get you back out dating again without Pampy.
I would put so much value on having a normal dating life.
I want to set up what you can do inside the house to help your leaving be better. Okay. And it's called independence training. Oh. Does she know the word stay? Does she know the word wait? She does. And the fact that she already knows it is great, because that means we can just carry on to the next level. Right. So let's just start with the first thing. Come on, Baba. Here, sit. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Now, there's a difference, like this, and then backing away from her, turning your body and taking your eye line away. She's much more into following. Now, the reason why she's not following me is because she's not attached to me, but when you do this, she's more likely to follow you, okay? Okay. All right, so I just want you to do exactly what I've done. Okay. Pampy, stay, okay?
Sure enough, when Stacy takes over, Pampy loses focus.
I've noticed this a lot with her, that she listens to you, but then sort of goes, yeah. I think you have to get the respect back and the focus back, because when you're more of a leader and you give more direction, the dog understands you. Okay. Try and get her focus onto you again. Hello, come here. No, we don't go hello, come here. You go like this. Okay. Come. Just precise. Come here. Show her a treat.
Good. Good dog. Okay, sit. Good dog. Stay.
Good. Now come back in. Okay. Don't give her the opportunity to go. Reward her immediately.
Good dog. Good dog.
Stay. Come back in and reward her now. Back in and reward. Tiny little piece. Good girl. Be motivated. Good girl. Now go and just turn your back. Walk away. Tell her to stay. Stay. Now back in. Good.
Good job.
Body language was good. Your tone of voice was good. Excellent. I want you to do the final thing now. I want you to go into your bedroom and shut the door just for a couple of seconds and then come back out again. Because that's a real test for her. Can she be separated from you behind a door and still stay in one place?
Okay.
All right, go for it.
Stay. Stay. Good girl, Pampy. Wow.
There, lovely.
Later that evening, Victoria has Stacy's mom over to take the independence training one step further.
It's great to leave your dog with something to do because separation anxiety manifests itself most of the time within the first half an hour that a person goes out. And that's why I bought this. This is just a small example of a toy that can be stuffed with nice food that can keep a dog's mind occupied when you are in that act of leaving. So what I also want you to do now is I want you to leave with your mum. Go to a coffee shop, go hang out.
Okay.
Hopefully this will all lead up to you going out on a date with someone. So before you leave, I just want you to give Pampy this toy and then just walk out the door.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
That's for you.
And go. I very quickly realized that either Pampy didn't like peanut butter or she wasn't used to having that particular toy.
Victoria replaces the toy with a bone filled with Pampy's favorites, chicken and cheese. Then she heads to her car to oversee Pampy's behavior from her monitor while Stacy and her mom arrive at a cafe nearby.
This is exciting. We're here alone.
It's a little unsettling for me right now.
Pampy hasn't touched the bone. She loves what is in that bone, but she's not eating it, and dogs that do feel distress when separated can't eat.
If we could just take this for me to the next level and I could go out on a date and my date and I don't have to worry about checking back in with Pampy in 30 minutes, an hour. Like we could go through a whole evening, start to finish, no dog, dog free.
And then we could go on a double date.
Yeah, cheers! Cheers to double dating.
She still hasn't touched the bone, so she doesn't feel that comfortable, but she's just lying down, and as long as she just lies down, she's not being destructive, she's not pacing, not whining or barking, then I still feel that she's okay.
After half an hour away from her dog, Stacy and her mom return to the house.
When you go in, again, make it no big deal, okay? And all she's been doing is literally standing up a little bit, then sitting down, then lying down. That's it.
For a dog that hasn't been left alone in 5 years, a 30-minute solo is a big accomplishment.
First of all, she's not showing severe stress, but she's not comfortable enough to eat. Anyway, you can go out quite happily for half an hour at this moment.
That's the progress we've made.
That's the progress.
Later that night, Stacy gets a little separation from Pampy as she and her mother pamper themselves at the nail salon. But she's forgotten one important step.
And then you give her the bone with the cheese and all that stuff in it that's supposed to keep her busy.
Oh my God, I forgot to give her that.
Oh, Stacy. So she's there without anything to occupy her.
This could be trouble.
But despite Stacy's slip-up, she and her mother return home nearly an hour later and find Pampy perfectly happy.
Everything looks like the way that we left it.
Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.